everybody! It is me, Mal, and today Toby is going to be running for us today because
I'm skilleder.
Because last time we realized
how do I leave?
That it was kind of hard to read our edits, Reddits with I don't know. It's easy now.
What is it doing?
I don't know what it's doing.
Click the X. Click it.
Okay, go. Sweet. So I'm going to be going through some Reddits, and she's gonna be playing for me because it's just easier, right, Toaster? So first we got, am I the a-hole? Am I the a-hole?
Cheek hole?
Yes. There are so many of these. I think these are one of the most popular ones, I swear. But so the person asks, am I the a-hole for telling a friend his beauty standards for a partner are unachievable for him? Okay. I'll start this off by saying my friend isn't what you would ugly, but what you would. Their English is terrible. But he definitely isn't going to be offered a modeling contract anytime soon. So I guess we're saying they're not like the standard definition of ugly, but they're not pretty. His problem, his problem is he is forever moaning about being single to the point that I think it may be affecting him mentally. But when I point out women who seem to be warming to him where he could have a chance, he will always point out the things he doesn't want in a partner. Overweight, has to be good looking, and so on and so forth. But this reminds me of, have you ever seen that movie? Oh my god, there was this movie about this dude. Actually, Jack Black was in it. And he's like, oh, Shallow Hal. It's called Shallow Hal. He's this really shallow guy. And then he sees people for who they are on the inside. So he gets with this really pretty woman, but she's just like a woman that's like obese in real life. And there's all these signs that she's obese, but he doesn't see that. He just sees like this skinny little blonde girl, right?
Oh.
You never seen that?
Your controller is messing.
Yeah, my controller has issues. Everybody makes fun of me for playing obbies bad, but it's the controller, I swear, and I'm not lying. I need to replace it.
Next time we play, I'm getting my controller. This is I was bullying you, but like,
dude, I was trying my bestest.
Oh my.
It walks and all kinds of stuff.
I have to overcompensate for it walking right on its own, and then it stops, and then it's like goes back on.
So you've never seen Shallow Hal?
No.
We should watch that.
I've seen a few.
But this kind of sounds familiar to that. Like this guy, he's not the bestest looking, peoples and out there, but he's judging all these women by their looks of why he can't be with them. That's what it sounds like. So it continues. He says, so last week while a group of us were out, we have all been friends for many years. The conversation about him being single came up. He started talking about his standards and how he would rather be single than settle for less. Maybe I was wrong, but I kind of said to him that if the woman he likes has the same standards as he does, then he wouldn't stand a chance. There was a few seconds of silence after that, then we just moved on to another conversation. Afterwards, while talking to another one of the friend group, he said that I was a bit out of order, UK slang for being a bit horrible, and basically calling my friend ugly. I seriously didn't mean it that way, but I do believe he is setting his sights on people out of his league, and so far, with him being single, I've been proven right. Was I being an a-hole in that situation?
Not really. He's being a baby. He needs to get over it.
It's kind of hard, though, because you can't tell them to be attracted to something that they're not, right? But at the same time, you gotta have like a little bit of a reality check, I mean, you could totally get somebody who's very attractive and whatnot, but if you ain't that great, what are you offering? Are you really educated? I mean, what do you got going for you?
Yeah, and also, if that person like said how they said it on on what they typed right there, it doesn't sound. It sounds like they're being over dramatic because that wasn't out of order. You need a slap to the face into reality.
Yeah, I think he was just giving them some truths, like and he sounds like he's struggling with being single, so this could be a real problem for him. I mean, there's tons of people that aren't the prettiest of people and have tons of partners or whatever, and they get exactly what they want, but they also have something else to offer in their life. You know, sometimes it's money, like I said, education, something about them that attracts people. It doesn't sound like he has any of those other things. I mean, they're not saying a lot of information, but it doesn't sound like he has a lot of those other things that people could be looking for. And so everything's just based on looks.
Yeah.
So if that's what it is, then I would say drop down a few notches. Because you could find somebody, you know, who's still pretty, I'm sure, that likes you for who you are. It'd be nice to you and all those other things, you know.
I don't know how I did that. That's so bad.
But yeah, I don't think it was bad.
It was really out of line. Might have hurt.
We got unpopular opinion. There's nothing wrong about doing everything with your spouse/partner. Ooh, okay. I always thought this wasn't an unpopular opinion, but lately I've noticed an alarmingly high amount of people saying that it is very bad. Therefore, I assume that nowadays it may have become one. There's absolutely nothing wrong about doing everything with your partner and not getting alone time. I do almost everything with my husband: errands, doctor appointments, hangouts, working out, fun time, working, getting the mail. But that doesn't mean that I'm not capable of doing those things by myself. I've done it plenty and still do when it's required. It just means that I really enjoy his company. I've been told that it's unhealthy codependency, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm capable of doing those things by myself without struggle. Same for alone time. My husband and I share most of our hobbies and interests. We had most of them before we met and just picked up a couple from each other. So it's not like we force each other to do everything that the other does. We just happen to have very similar lifestyles to begin with. Because of that, we tend to spend most of our time together, and I've been told that it's toxic, but I really don't get it. What is weird about a person enjoying their spouse's company? I don't feel the need to have alone time, and he doesn't either. We can spend time apart when needed, but we don't get out of our way to do it. Apparently, it's bad for us. Seems very weird to me that anyone would think that two people that are married or in a relationship are wrong for wanting to spend time together. Great for you if you prefer a different kind of relationship, but we all have different personalities and needs.
Yeah, you can't really. Everyone's different, and I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think it's just the people you hang around.
Exactly. That's one of the comments too. They're like, "Who are these people you're surrounding yourself with?"
It was like maybe it's her mom and she don't like her husband like that much, and so he's like,
you need to spend some time apart. You know, come over to family dinners without him. Turns out they hate him.
Yeah.
We don't need to have him around you all the time. You know, he's just a husband. Ugh, you know, I got one of those too.
It sounds like they enjoy each other and they have a lot of the same likes. They have a lot of stuff in common.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. They like doing everything together.
This is why you don't like listen to everybody, because it sounds like it's doing good for the relationship. Maybe it's not good for the person that's telling you this. Maybe that person just likes a break from people.
I feel like it could also be that the people that are telling them this may not like their partners 100%, and maybe their partners are saying stuff. It's like, oh, your friend Jill, she always hangs out with her husband 24/7. Why can't we? Why do you always have to have time away from me? So it's making her look bad, you know. Like, hey, Jill, you stop hanging out with your husband so much. My boyfriend don't like it too much, and it's really irritating. I gotta spend at least 12 hours a day away from him, and then come home and sleep for the other 12. I just can't stand him. So yeah, maybe it's something like that. I feel because
but at the same time, everyone's different. You can't take the same advice from everybody because everyone's different. Someone might say, "This is doing good for my relationship. You should follow me. Look how cute we are," and then it does really bad. So
right. Now me and my husband have to crochet in different rooms because we need time apart, but I never wanted that.
Yeah, so don't listen, and they might be haters. So
Yeah, you remember when the Coco-demic happened?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, and everybody had to be quarantined and stuff.
I thought it was I thought it was like a myth or something when I first heard it, because I was at like Dairy Queen, and I kept hearing, I was like, what is that? And then I keep hearing people talking about it, and they're like, yeah, someone, they eat a bat. And I was like, what? That sounds really dumb. Like, why would you get a disease from eating a bat, first of all? Second of all, I was like, I don't know. At first I thought it was like some dumb myth that people, new trend, lie to everyone, there's a disease. And then I was like, and then we got sick. We were like one of the like, before it was like a big thing. We got it.
Yeah, before they announced, like, there was many cases in the States that we got it pretty early on. It's crazy. But but when that happened,
do online school and stuff. That was funny. I never.
But a lot of couples were fighting during that time because they had to get quarantined.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It really shows how strong your relationship is if you have to be in a situation like that. You have to be around them 24/7. But different strokes for different folks.
How did I do that?
It's special.
But yeah.
The next one. Am I overreacting? Found my wife's secret IG account. I feel so defeated. My wife, 31, and I, 28, have been together for 11 years, married for 5. And I just found out she is pretty much living a double life. We have been a little disconnected the last couple of months, and I couldn't figure out why. Last night she was in the shower, and curiosity got to me, and I went onto her phone and snooped around. I know I shouldn't have, but I had the feeling something was going to be on there. Long story short, she has 3 different accounts. Her personal one that she reposts drama stuff on, it's a T-page. T-page? What does that mean? And one I've never seen before with a fake name attached to it. I opened the one up, and lo and behold, there's pictures posted of her that I've never seen before, all taken in the mirror in our room wearing the lingerie that I bought her.
That's messed up.
The account is private, and she somehow has like 1,200 followers, and each pic over 80 likes. There were 35 posts going back to 4 months ago. The fact that the account is private and she has that many followers has me thinking she must be cross-posting on another platform or something. I don't even have an IG for myself anymore, but I do know how it works. I was scared to open up the DMs, but I had to, and to no surprise, there were a SHIT load of guys giving her compliments and sending her their parts pics.
Does she respond?
We'll see. And I can see she actually sent them pics back.
What?
But they had disappeared already. I felt my heart start to pound when I started reading these messages, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I just put her phone back down and turned away from her side of the bed and acted like I was sleeping. I didn't want my emotions to get the best of me when I brought it up to her, so I tried to sleep on it. Barely slept. It's the next day now, and I am really questioning myself and her. Does she have a OnlyFans or some SHIT? Is she actually meeting up with these guys behind my back? Or am I just blowing this all out of proportion? I feel like it's cheating, but I have a history of overreacting, so I don't even know what to think at this point. We had so much planned for our future, and we just moved across the country together so she can pursue schooling and a new career. So I'm feeling pretty alone in this right now. I'm going to bring this up to her at some point today, but I am unsure how things will be after. I still want to be with her. I love her, but I'm pretty hurt right now and not sure how I'll be able to move forward.
I think, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, he should leave. Because that's always, now that you found that, it's going to be in the back of your head forever. And she shouldn't have done that. Like, she kept it a secret for a reason, because he's probably doing things, most likely. And she's posting pictures of her body, like, on the internet, responding to people who are like, hey girly, you look good in that short skirt or whatever. So.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, there's like a couple ways you can look at this. Like, she's totally out there on the streets type of thing. Or, maybe she just wants attention of some kind, and she's getting it through, you know, IG, but I don't know. I feel like if it was me, I would try to gather more information. I would want some kind of definite proof that she's cheating. If she's cheating, then I think I would toss her because it's hard to recover from that. But if she wasn't, and I really was sure she wasn't cheating, just having these weird interactions online, I would try to have a conversation with her and be like, what's going on?
Well, she's not going to stop. That's why she kept it a secret, so she didn't have to. Because he deleted Instagram for some reason. So she probably knows he doesn't like it. And they might have had a conversation about how he doesn't like it. And,
yeah.
And
you're terrible.
Your is terrible. So.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably. Yeah.
And she's gonna keep doing it one way.
He might be just completely torn that she's doing all of this all together.
Yeah, and then like, well, I guess it might just be me, but like, now that you found that, it's there.
Well, yeah, anything on the internet's there forever.
Well, now it's there in your mind.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
you never really know if someone's telling the truth. So if you ask, it's gonna be like, no. Really?
Yeah, they could just find another way to hide it. But yeah, he probably doesn't like the idea of her just communicating, you know.
I don't know, cause like
everybody's different. Some people don't like the physical aspect of cheating. Some people don't like the emotional aspect of cheating. So
he's not good about it. So.
Yeah, but he's also thinking that she's doing everything. He doesn't know. Like that's what I was saying. Like, if he's more upset about the physical aspect, I would try to sit and not stew, but try to gather more information. Find out definitely if she's done that. But if he's upset altogether about the messages and the pictures and things, then.
Would be, but, you know, everyone's different, so.
Yeah.
Whew. But, I mean, she lied to you in the first place, so it makes you think she might not in the future.
Right. Yeah, it's probably gonna end, and that might be what's best, because if he's upset about everything, then he might just have to get out of there. So, but yes, this was our Reddit fun today.
Yeah.
We had the awesome dramas of the Reddits. I skipped some. You know, I just went on there randomly. There were some traumatizing ones that I just don't think it was appropriate to read. So I was like, and those were funny enough.
Yeah, you see all those stars I kept getting? You've never been there before.
Leave me alone. You feel my remote. It's tough. It's hard.
And I am here now.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I say you're better than me. No.
She's gonna look at you.
Toby, what do you tell our viewers?
Eat your cheese.
What kind of cheese? Swiss cheese?
Yes.
They can put their hands inside the Swiss cheese.
That's disturbing.
Their little Swiss cheese house.
That's